Hello everyone, my name is Hassan Salim. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant practicing here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. You can find my social media accounts right down here below. And today's topic is a very simple one. We will be talking about very common questions that we get in our field of immigration consultancy. And if you're looking for a few answers, keep watching the video till the end. Hopefully I'll make things easier for you. So the first question I have here is, do I become a Canadian citizen if I marry a Canadian person? Well, in simple terms, the answer is no. You have to follow the same procedure like everyone else who wants to become a Canadian citizen. You need to be on a valid visa status here in Canada, and you need to spend 1,095 days, that's 1,095 days out of 5 years in order to be eligible for citizenship. Like if you talk about the spouse application, like when a spouse is sponsored from a foreign country into Canada, they get the status of PR. So as a PR, you have to be here, as I said, 1,095 days in order to be eligible to apply for the citizenship. And after applying for the citizenship, obviously it takes a little time. These days it's tough to say how long it takes, but you can always check on the Canadian website. So the second question today is, how long am I financially responsible for the family member or relative I sponsor? Well, it depends on the kind of sponsorship application. For example, if you are sponsoring your new spouse into Canada, from the day they become the PR, you are financially responsible for them till 3 years. Okay. And similarly, if you apply for your parent sponsorship, which you might well know, it's kind of a lottery system these days. Like for example, in 2020, only 10,000 applications for parent sponsorship were accepted. And in 2021, there was the total of 30,000 applications which were supposed to be accepted. And for their period or for their authorized undertaking, it's 20 years. Even during that time, they become citizens. Let's say your parents get a divorce, God forbid, but you are still responsible for them for 20 years financially. Moving on to the third question that I have is, this is a question actually we get a lot from the people who have recently become Canadian, not Canadian, but in fact permanent residents of Canada, who have recently become permanent residents of Canada. And life happens, you come to Canada and you want to go back for some reason, for some emergency, to finalize some things that you were not able to do before. So the dilemma is you have to go back to your home country, let's say India or Pakistan or Bangladesh, and you don't have your PR card. So can you come back without a PR card? Unfortunately, you cannot. So the first thing is you need to be in Canada in order to get your PR card, right? But let's say you go outside Canada without the PR card, since it's not available, like it can't be delivered to any other country other than Canada or outside Canada. So what happens is you need to apply for PRTD. We call it Permanent Resident Travel Document. In order to get back to Canada, you have to prove that you have been accepted as a PR or you are currently a PR. You have all the documentation required in order to prove that. And you apply for that document. And with that document, you are able to come back to Canada. It's not like you won't be able to come back, but yes, you need to apply for a secondary document, which is PRTD. And once you come back to Canada, you can get your PR card if you had already applied for it, or you can start the process after coming back, because that can only be applied from within Canada. How long can I stay in Canada as a visitor? Now you got the Canadian visitor visa, congratulations. But how long you can stay depends on the time you arrive in Canada. In most of the cases, it's valid for 6 months or less. So what happens is, if they stamp your passport, it would also have a date on it, which means you are eligible to stay in Canada till that particular date. So do not overstay without any reason, unless or until you have applied for visitor record. What that means, visitor record is the extension of the expiry of your visitor status. So you can always apply that, but if you have a date stamped on the passport, you must leave before then. The last question we will discuss today is There is a mistake in my name on my work permit or confirmation of permanent residence. It's not my fault. Can I still travel? Well, the answer is absolutely not. So if you have any problem on one of these documents, you need to get it fixed. So you need to send the request to Operations Support Center in Ottawa in order to fix that issue, because the name, especially on the document that you get for confirmation of permanent residence or maybe the work permit, you need to have it as same as the name written on your passport. So make sure you get that fixed, and otherwise do not book your ticket with wrong information on any of these documents. So that's all for the video today. Hopefully you liked my video. Hopefully you did get something out of it, if not everything. And if you like my video, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on my Instagram and Facebook to stay updated with the news and updates happening in the Canadian immigration world. I'll be back with the next video very soon. If you have any other questions for me, please send it out on this comment section below, and I'll try my level best to make another part of the question series to answer all the questions that I get from you guys. Have a blessed day. Thank you. Take care.